It's another beautiful evening at PA01, and I'm here with my FP202, and I have a seals kit, and I'm going to redo the seals on my carburetor and hopefully get this thing flying again. So 3 weeks ago, I had an awesome flight, 45 minutes, and no issues. Thing flew great. And 2 days later, I came out to fly it, took off, and I missed my first landing. Anyways, the engine was running horrible, coughing and chugging. Anytime I tried to bring it down below like 6,000, or 6,200, I guess it was. But anyways, and then I was so focused on my engine, I got too high and missed my approach. Had to do a go around with an engine that wasn't running worth a crap. I don't know if you like to hear stories about airplanes, but this plane story started, I think, about 5 years ago. I was talking to my brother, and I said, the kids are all gone. I'm really ready to start building an airplane. And I said, right now, I'm just looking at different options. And my brother said, I have a friend down here who has a crashed ultralight. Let me see what he wants for it. He's got a trailer and everything. And so he calls me back a little bit later and says, my friend said, come and get it. I said, well, yeah, how much? And he says, well, just come and get it. And I was like, well, you literally mean just come and get it? He said, yeah. The guy's name is Greg Stidham, S-T-I-D-O-M, I think, Stidham. Greg, or maybe it was William Stidham. Anyways, wonderful guy. I go down and meet him. It's a beautiful trailer, custom trailer. Many of you have seen the trailer. And the plane was just in pieces, you know. When I say I built a plane from basically scratch, but not really. If you ever get a chance to get a crashed plane, grab it, because what it does for you is you can see how all the joints were made. You can see how it goes together. And that's real beneficial when you're building a plane, and it's the first time you've ever built a plane. Just seeing all the pieces, even though it's hard to tell even where some pieces go to, really helps you to build the plane. Now this here plane is the entire front section from right there behind the window forward. That there is entirely new. That's all brand new construction. Most of it, 90% from commercial white ash. Now the fuselage is probably 90% original, but all of the beams have been scarf jointed, and much of the geodetic has been spliced or just replaced. The whole bottom of it was all replaced. The tail sections, lots of repair, probably half of it replaced, scarf jointed on, or repaired. But the scarf joints are super, super strong. And of course the wings, this is my second set of wings. And yeah, the first ones I built, Joe and I crashed them. And that looks white, but they're actually green. Anyways, Joe and I crashed. Joe crashed it on the second flight, which was his second solo flight. Had an engine out, landed it in a field. All right, my story's getting long, and I need to get this carburetor done. But that's where this plane came from, or at least the pieces of it. And wonderful person down in South Carolina, I went to get this. Well, one issue I might have been having is I didn't have this little O-ring you can see that little O-ring on top of there. I didn't have that O-ring before, which keeps it from vibrating and bouncing around, because it's not held in there real tight. So anyways, that might have something to do with it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll get her back together and do an engine run. And whoop, got her back. Got this backwards. There we go. Now that there has to be brought down through. Whoop. I got to push that back up through. So you got to get the needle down, the white slide held up part way while you we'll just, so you see how that little key slot is? So you got to throw that there little swedge down through the fat part of it, slide it over to the other part of it, then slide the white slider thing down in. And I think I got it. Yep. There she is. Now you can pull down on it. It's all good to go. Now you can put her back in. But first we'll need to put the spring on. To do that, you just get it started on there, and then just start screwing it on like you're threading it on. Stick it down into the cup like that, and then just sit there spinning it. Now when you drop this top back down, notice that it is closer to one side than it is this other side. Notice all this space, and you need it closer to the back side, because it will spin 180 degrees out and fit right down on, but then your cable's going to be pulling at an angle. So make sure you get it lined, the cap lined up just right. All these different colors on my plane, those are just repairs. And that there is just a repair because it was kind of rubbing, you know, kind of bowed. It just bowed at the position. That aileron, that was changed out. Oh, there's a lot of repairs. And of course that big patch on the back of it. But we'll go ahead and see if we can't get this thing to run. Oh. Well, I didn't get the real rough sound that I was getting whenever I brought it down, like it had been doing before. So But I couldn't do a real legitimate engine run because it kept going up to 400 degrees on the CHT, almost to 1200 on the EGT, so I'm gonna raise the needle up a notch. Or, well, actually, it's kind of cool and dry today. Tomorrow we're going up to 95% humidity and 90-some degrees. So maybe I'll leave the needle right where it is and do an engine run tomorrow. It's so peaceful here in the evenings. Even if I get done early, I usually stay just for the sunsets.